Hello, beautiful people. Today I'm going to discuss a survivor's lack of trust and lack of safety and their fear of several things that make them feel very insecure. The first thing is physical safety. Survivors have had their physical safety punctured, destroyed, shattered when they were involved in a trauma, especially if they have PTSD. They may have feared for their life, they may have feared for their physical health, they may have feared getting beaten up or hurt in some tremendous way. So they still carry those engrams and those triggers in their subconscious mind, and they fear safety. And they require a lot of compassion and a lot of caring in order to help to smooth the way to feel physically safe. Survivors also fear emotional safety, or they fear they don't have emotional safety. They need and they want emotional safety. So that's one thing that you can learn to provide for them if you are involved with someone who is suffering from a trauma, or if you have suffered from a trauma yourself, you will need both the physical and emotional safety. Very important. The other thing, survivors fear triggers. They fear the things that remind them of the original trauma. They may fear the person, or somebody who looks like the person, or someone in their family, or someone they told who didn't support them. They may fear the place, the type of environment, whether it was in a hotel room, or their bedroom, or a party situation, or a bar, or something that reminds them of the trauma. They're going to be fearing a trigger that reminds them of that. A trigger can also be associated with smell, perfume, alcohol, any kind of smell, sounds, such as certain types of music that might be playing, or cars going by, or a gunshot, or any number of things. So fearing triggers is something that survivors carry with them, and I just want you to know that so that you can get the help that you need if you are a survivor, or help support survivors that you know. The other thing is, I'm going to discuss today, there are many other things, lack of trust in relationships. So when a person's been traumatized, especially by another person, that shatters their trust in relationships. They may generalize that all men are terrible if they were raped by a man, for instance, or afraid to go on the road, on the highway, if they were in a car accident on the highway. So they fear the triggers, and they experience shattered relationships with people who were involved in the trauma. So that's about it, what I'm going to discuss for today. So there's many other things that I've talked about in my Instagram posts, in my webinar, in my YouTube videos. So I would encourage all of you, especially if you're a survivor or you know people who are survivors, to get my Ditch Your Trauma PDF and watch the webinar that's attached to that. That will teach you an awful lot about what survivors go through and what they need. So I also want to let you know that my course, Essential Mastery, is still open the rest of the week until Friday at midnight Mountain Standard Time. So that's February 2nd at Mountain Time in the United States. So we made it on Groundhog's Day. Did you see the movie Groundhog's Day? Bill Murray just kept doing the same thing, getting the same result until he finally slowly started to change. So that's what it feels like to be a survivor. And if you want to get out of that gerbil wheel or groundhog wheel and make your life a lot better, then get the Ditch Your Trauma PDF, watch the webinar, and sign up for my Essential Mastery course by Friday. I look forward to seeing you in the program, and if not this time, then hopefully next when we open it up again, probably in about 2 months. Not exactly sure when that'll be. So anyway, that's it for today. Take care. Sending love and hugs to you all.